Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Okami HD. In the previous episode, we explored Sasa Sanctuary, gaining the water sprout technique in the process, and finding one of the canine warriors. Now, I'm actually starting this off right after the last video because unfortunately there is no save point for me to hit on the way back because, well, there's going to be a cutscene. Oh, and before I completely forget, if you could, please go to the straw poll link in the description below to vote for our next Let's Play. And if you like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and leave a comment down in the comments section below. Now, like I was saying, let's make our way back to the springs as soon as I feed these birds. Ah, what a fabulous hot spring. Wolfie, I heard a ruckus from afar, but why don't you wash off all that grime in the hot spring? Hot spring? I think we'll pass. Anyway, isn't it about time you started looking for bamboo? Oh, you're right. The festival is just around the corner. It falls on the night of the full moon. The night of the full moon? Yep, Kamiki Village holds the Kamiki Festival on the night of the full moon during this time of the year. You've heard the legend of how the great heroes Nagi and Shiranui defeated the terrible beast with the help of the gods, haven't you? That's why the village pays homage to the gods and the sacred tree. This year's the 100th anniversary of the beast's defeat. I'd better finish that bamboo ware I want to sell at the festival. Hot dog, I just love festivals. We gotta remember to go back to Kamiki Village on that day. Oh, and by the way, Wolfie, I'd like to give you a little something to thank you for your help in the hot spring digging game. It isn't much, but you may find it useful. Here you go. A mermaid coin. Thanks, Gramps. Whoa, that's some grubby pocket change. There are many small springs, known as mermaid springs, across Nippon. They say you can pass between them by tossing in one of those coins. If true, you could travel across Nippon in the blink of an eye. Really? Those are some wicked coins. They must be extremely valuable. No, not really. You can even buy them at stores around here. I only kept it because it was kind of cute. I don't have much, so you'll have to excuse me. It's almost festival season. The full moon will soon rise. It's been exactly 100 years since that beast was slain. But I always think of Kaguya when I talk about the moon. Oh, how she used to love gazing up at the moon. There I go again, reminiscing about the past. I'll end up in the poorhouse if I don't finish my bamboo ware soon. But anyways, yeah. See those swirls? That swirl in the water? That's a mermaid spring. This is one of our means of fast travel in this game. There's another, but we won't get that for quite some time. But anyways, yeah. Stand next to it, use a mermaid coin, and you can travel anywhere in the world. Now, the thing is, I don't recommend buying a whole lot of these. For one, it'll net you in the poorhouse soon enough. And two, well, I won't get into that one. But I believe one of the other markings on our map pointed to Agata Forest. May as well head there. You know, it's nice that they introduced the fast travel mechanic that you can use, just as you're having to backtrack across Nippon. Huh, what's Kushi doing here? The water here is so lovely and cool. Now, time to get to work. Here's the barrel. Why, looky here, it's Kushi. What you up to here, sweetie? Oh, it's you, Snowy and Isoon. I'm here making preparations for the annual Kamiki Festival. I've come to get water for the holy sake we offer to the gods. People say that the water here at Hitoshio spring has divine powers. We always mix it with the holy sake we use for the festival. That way we can make 8 purification sake. Whoa, hold it right there, sister. 8 purification sake? You mean the sacred drink of ancient legend? That's right, it goes back to the legend of Nagi and Shiranui. It was the miraculous sake that they used to defeat Orochi. Apparently, they got the beast drunk and cut off its heads. It certainly smells strong enough to intoxicate anything. I don't know if the legend's really true or not. But we offer sake to the gods at festival time and pray for peace. By the way, sweetie, I was wondering, you plan on filling this barrel with water? That's right, we need enough for all of the villagers. So I have to fill this barrel to the brim. But how are you going to fill such a big barrel with water? And even if you can, how are you going to carry it back to the village? That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that because Susanoo usually takes care of it. He can handle the barrel as if it was as light as a feather. There's no way I can manage on my own, though. How silly of me not to think this through. I wonder how I'm going to get the spring water into the barrel. Silly girl. Well, we can't help you carry it, but we can certainly help you with the water itself. Sada. That's odd. How did the water get into the barrel all by itself? Don't question it. I wonder if it would have filled more if I used a thicker brush stroke. Oh well, no matter. Yay! How wonderful! The barrel's full of spring water already! This will be plenty for the holy sake for the festival. Excellent. Now I just have to get it back to the village. Carry it home? But it must weigh a This is what happens when I try to read things too quickly. But it must weigh a ton. Uh-oh. I recognize that instrument. What is it? It's a demon. Get away. Do you want some of the spring water? If it's really as holy as you claim, probably not. Sorry, I'll be getting this barrel out of your way soon. Huh. It really is holy water. Back, you beast! Here I am, just taking a walk, and look what I run into. Oh, it's you! Susanoo? Oh boy. You need a little help here, aren't you? To take one more step towards the lady and it'll be your last. Oh boy. Looks like we're gonna have to pull his ass out of the fire. The great Susanoo, descendant of the hero Nagi, forbids it. Do not despair, my fair Kushi. Susanoo is here to save the day. You can't even hold your sword up, old man. Uh-oh, this looks bad. I swing my sword in the name of love. It's the Susanoo style. Sword of passion. Here I go. Yep, just like with his training montage. From my... I'm assuming he's saying stay away from my... Kushi! Alone! Nope, it's leave my Kushi alone. Huh? Susanoo, watch out! Hey, you did it, Pops! That was amazing! You looked kinda scared at first, but you pulled it off for the lady. Shuddity soon. Susanoo? Thank you. I didn't expect to see such ferocious monsters here. Are you hurt? Susano? I knew it. I knew it all along. Sure you did. Strange things have been happening ever since then. First that boulder in Kamiki, then that battle with the bear. And now this. My sword is possessed by a strange power. So, wing and a miss, old man. You listen to me, O spirit who defiles my sword. I shall not be controlled like some puppet. By the gods, I shall expose your nefarious scheme. Swing and a big miss. Gross! Wolf spit! The magnificent Isun takes offense. Why I oughta... Where's Susano? Where did he go running off to? He left without saying a word. What was he thinking? I mean, he just won the battle. Now it's time to win the damsel's heart. At least he could have stuck around to help carry the barrel. It's okay. I think he's busy with other things. There's no need to bother him with this. I'm sure I can manage on my own from here, anyway. That sounded like Kokari. That sounded like that Kokari kid. Is he in trouble again? We better go check it out, Ami. Yeah, we better. And so does the canine tracker think we should. Whoa, the canine tracker suddenly appeared. So that means there's a canine warrior nearby. But before we go after that, first things first. There's a stray bead here that's been eluding us for some time. Stray bead number 17. That's not it. That's not it. But this is stray bead number 17. And with that, we have collected every stray bead in Agata Forest. Now let's go about finding Kokari and seeing what's going on. Grrr. Wow, looks like you got a big one there, kid. Well, with all that noise you were making, I was sure the monsters... That's a big fish with ume in its mouth. That dog just keeps finding itself in trouble, doesn't it? Ume! Shoot, my line snapped. Curse you, Whopper. I'm gonna catch you. You're gonna pay for what you did to Ume. Man, the kid's really fired up. Hey kid, where'd that humongous fish come from? Wasn't that your dog Ume in its mouth? That was the legendary fish, Whopper. They say it swallowed the moon reflected on the water's surface. So it really does live in these deep, murky waters. Well, it's gonna pay for gobbling up good old Ume. Sheesh, that dog sure gets eaten a lot, doesn't he? I don't have any fishing line left, but I'll snag that Whopper yet. This shall be a battle to avenge Ume. Hey, Ami, this is getting more interesting by the minute. That Whopper, or whatever it is, would be quite a catch. Let's stick around and see if we can help him catch it. Well, based upon the canine tracker, I think we got a good idea where our next dog is. Okay, Ami, you got the basic idea, right? Yes, I know. Unfortunately, it's going to take a couple of fish before we get the Whopper to come out to play. Kill a fish. Alright. Yeah, great kid, now reel it in. Nope, still not our Whopper. That's definitely our Whopper. Not that we have much of a choice, considering it's the only fish left. Ah, yes, this one's definitely going to take more than one hit. We caught Whopper. I knew I could do it. I finally caught Whopper. Yeah, and some rich aristocrat's gonna enjoy eating him once I sell him off. Heh. And here I was so worried about you, kid. You're one fine fisherman. You should be proud of yourself. Keep on fishing, and make sure to bring along plenty of line. How could I ever fish again? I mean, what about Ume? He's never coming back. Oh boy, the crybaby's back. Don't worry, after all you... Huh? Look! The surface of deep abyss is as bright as that bright and shiny as a mirror. The moon's reflection sure looks beautiful. Where's the moon? How come I can only see its reflection? Ooh, another power, and so soon. I ain't gonna complain, though. Because this is a power I have been waiting for us to get for quite some time. Hey, look, another constellation. Gee, I wonder what it is. Could it be a rabbit? No food for you! Really need to crack my knuckles after all that. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. After your departure, I hid myself within the moon's reflection. Consumed by a fish, I patiently awaited this day in its belly. You do realize that if this whole thing with the canine warriors wasn't going on, we probably never would have found you, right? Now that a glimmer of hope has returned, I have returned. That sounds a little redundant. I, Yumigami, god of the moon, cover the earth in a pale moonlight. Use this light in conjunction with your own on your perilous journey. Yes, at long last, we have the power of the moon, which means we finally have the power to turn daylight into night. Which means we no longer have to sit around waiting for the nighttime for whatever reason, whether it be to find a hidden treasure chest, take on bounties, or any other reason. Yumigami, the god of moon power. Oh, FYI, this is also what I was waiting for to take care of the bounties. So Whopper really did swallow up the moon reflected on the water. Now you have the crescent brush technique. That one lets you draw a crescent moon in the sky. It's said to have the power to turn day into night. Wonder if it really works. The drawing a curved line in the sky really bring out the moon? Oh, it works. I know from experience. The moon, it's come out. Now you have the power to turn day into night. Think of the nighttime pleasures that await. I mean, if you think bounty hunting and digging are nighttime pleasures, good on ya. I know that sounds tempting, but first things first. We still have that matter with Princess Fusei asked us to deal with. Ume! Hey, it's Ume! He came out of Whopper's mouth! You okay, boy? I knew it would spit Ume out. That's why I told you not to worry. I mean, just look at him. He looks like one nasty-tasting canine. Really? Yeah, never seen an uglier-looking dog in my life. What? I say something wrong? You called him ugly, Isoon. What did you expect? Just trying to have a little fun like I do with Furball here. White Wolf, how did you come to bear the canine tracker? There's a familiar scent in the air. My former comrades. It emanates from your body. What the? Well, it's none of your business how we smell. It's just that we don't like taking baths, that's all. Hey, wait. Did you just say something about the canine tracker? Now you notice that? The canine tracker decrees that its bearer shall prove his strength. I shall be the one to test it. Canine Warrior Jin. What the? You're one of the 8 canine warriors? Homie, this dog means business. I don't have much of a choice but to pick a fight. I never thought we'd be going up against you. Bring it on, Snaggletooth. Yeah, just like with Take, we're going to be fighting him, but he's also going to have some moves of his own. I believe... is he the one that digs holes that you can fall into? Yeah, just like all the others, they like to jump around. Though him less so, it seems. Actually, we're having an easier time with this. Oh no, he's the one who leaves mines on the ground. But he was a lot easier than Take. I know Princess Fusei summons me. It is my duty to defeat Crimson Helm, defiler of Gale's Shrine. But this child and his father saved me from certain death. I owe my life to them. What am I to do? You obtained Justice Orb. What's this? Power Orb has chosen you? I don't need to worry anymore. Even separated, the hearts of the canine warriors beat as one. I shall spend the rest of my years here under the guise of Ume. What? You're not going back to the princess? After all we went through? Wow, that was some fight. Guess the animal kingdom's a rough place. Yeah, and it's a lot more complicated than people think. The subjugation of Crimson Helm is now in your hands. Please, tell what has transpired to my former master, Princess Fusei. Huh? But I'm more worried about you and the kid. Yeah, I would be too, but so be it. With that, we still have some time. So, you know what? I'm going to start making our way towards the last of the canine warriors once I dig up this chest. Now, thankfully, we don't have to take the long way back, i.e. the ferry terminal, I guess you could say. Because there's actually a shortcut. It's a one-way shortcut, but it's a shortcut nonetheless. Though, while I'm here, I may as well sell off these treasures. Not going to sell off the fish to him, because I can sell them to that guy in Taka Pass for more. And I'm going to buy up some feedback seeds. Oh, and a mermaid coin. Didn't need that. Don't need any for herbs. Definitely need meat. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna buy 2 extra, and I'm gonna feed Ume and Take, but I'll take care of that off-screen. Because we've got more important things to do. Anyways, let's make our way back up to the spring. Where we find that Kushi's gone. But if we go along this way, we can find a tunnel that leads back to Shinshu Field. Ways for us to get back without having to, deal with the whole lily pad situation. Plus, we could also pick up the last bead in Kamiki Village. Heave ho! Heave ho! Phew! Still got a way to go. It's taken ages just to get this far. Really? 'Cause, it's only been a few minutes. At least for us. How do you carry that this far? And how are you going to carry it the rest of the way to the village? Don't worry about that. I might not look it, but I'm quite tough. Brewing sake is my life. If I can't manage on my own, where will I be? Wow, I underestimated you. I'll keep my mouth shut from now on. Well, thanks for coming to see me anyway. Here's a little something for your trouble. Ooh. Holy Bone L. Amaterasu's favorite snack. Completely restores solar energy. Thanks, Kushi. But yeah, the reason I say it's a one-way is because you gotta jump down. Now, we still can't get the last 2 stray beads here in Shinshu Field, so I'm just gonna head straight back for Kamiki. Where the last, well, supposedly the last of the canine warriors resides. Ah, and perfect. It's becoming sunlight. That actually helps out more than you realize. I mean, not that it really matters considering we have the power to change back and forth. Now, if you've been paying attention to the general appearance of these canine warriors, I think you got a good idea who the last one is. Now, I'm not sure if it's true, but I think you might have actually been able to get this one right away, but considering how much of a pain it would have been to have to run all the way back here and whatnot, yeah. But before we talk to him, let's head up this way. Follow these Konohana blossoms up the waterfall. First to a clover. And then, I believe there's the next Konohana blossom. And if we head up through here, we should find a chest with stray bead number... what number was it? Stray bead number 3. Now we can follow the canine tracker. Thank you, no fall damage. How long are you planning to just sit there? You remind me of a certain statue I saw somewhere. Is that the canine tracker? Have you come to take me back to my master? You hear that, Ami? You must be on an errand from Princess Fusei if you bear that. But I shall not move from here, for the festival will begin soon. Just when I thought you all had good reasons for not showing up. Canine Warrior Chu. You gotta be kidding me. You're one of the Satomi Canine Warriors, and you're ignoring the princess's summons to wait for the festival? Come back here tonight. We need to have a man-to-man talk. Man-to-man talk? Don't you mean dog to wolf? So, it seems he has some rather pressing issues. I feel it goes beyond a simple festival, in his case. But we are, well, essentially out of time for this episode. So we'll have to save that wolf-to-dog talk for next time. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that straw poll link, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.